Hey there, Bourbon Street Joe here. Got another large one today. Yes, it's going to be longer. I apologize already. But it's a big boy. And it's one that I've had, but not in this incarnation. So I have had patrol packs before. This is a 24-hour combat ration pack by Jim Ipsa. This is for United Nations. This one is actually good till 2026, which could have been made on the 117th day of 2024, maybe. But yeah, I've seen them reviewed, but I've never actually been inside one. Never seen one until I got this. This is menu number 1. This is a vegetarian. And I will just let you pause there if you wish. There's your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and your sundries. There is a freshness, a QR code. Nothing on the back. Apparently, my scale is going to crap out. 70% recycled materials. The type of recycling it is, make sure you do recycle. It should be 1.9 kilograms, or almost, was that 4.5 pounds? Like that? I'm going to get it on here. I might stand up just to fit. Let's go with... Let's try this instead. Tear that sucker. Just because this way it's not hanging over enough that it sags onto the board and takes some of the weight off. 1.867 kilograms, or 4 pounds, 1.8 ounces. Yeah, so vegetarian menu. I didn't pick it obviously because it is vegetarian, because I'm not vegetarian. But just because it has some interesting, so there's a soy meat curry, there's veggie bowls with pasta, and then a cereal bar, apricots and raisins, and natural almonds for breakfast, but it also contains things like hummus, which I've never seen before in a ration. Got some muesli, vegan protein shakes, there's a Proteo Plus fruit and protein mix. So, yeah, let's just get into it and see what we have. Very similar to a USMRE bag as far as plastic texture. Don't want to dump because there's a lot in here. Like, a lot in here. A lot in here. And now it's nothing in there. Don't detect anything, so that's probably a good thing. Veggie bowls with pasta. Why don't you have a go at that one there. There's your ingredients. There's your nutritionals. So it is a 350 gram portion, a 365 gram total. So 15 grams of packaging. And here's your production details, which are really hard to read. Typical Jim Ipsa, it just basically says prepared meal sterilized product on it. Pasta, and it just has textured soy protein in it. That is your lunch. Yes, everybody tries to run away on me here. And that is a gusseted pouch. A soy meat curry, so same thing, soy protein, textured soy protein. Same again, 350, 365. That is your dinner. We have some, ginger cake. Hell yeah. Date of production, January of 2024. Nice. Sustainable palm oil. There's your details there. Consume once open. There are your ingredients, and there is coffee outside. I've never seen a ginger cake before. Again, it's a Jim Ipsa product, or most of it is Jim Ipsa products. We'll see if everything is. You have your crunchy muesli with dried fruits. Wholemeal oat flakes, sugar, sultanas, so raisins in there. So that'd be a brekkie item, kind of. We have some salty biscuits. We have salty biscuits. We have sweet biscuits. We have sweet biscuits. Looks like 2 of each so far. We have some paper tissues, 100% cellulose. Obviously, we have English, and French, Arabic, and probably Spanish and something close to it. Maybe Portuguese. Seeing as how those words are the same, but those are not. Some sugar. 8 grams. 16 grams. We have some hot sauce. Some ingredients on there, if you can read that. Tomato and tomato concentrate. It's kind of odd. Usually it would just be peppers, but okay. Natural almonds, which I believe was a breakfasty thing. Coffee. Chili powder, which is literally that. Oh, no, it's not. Chili, cumin, garlic, salt, and oregano. Oh, okay, so it's a chili powder blend-ish. Black tea. Salt and pepper. Just gonna make a SCO with your condiments there. We have some classic hummus, which, if we don't know, is a chickpea dip, which is usually chickpeas. Well, here we go. No, it doesn't say. Here we go. Chickpeas, water, tahini, which is a sesame paste, sunflower oil, lemon juice, salt, garlic powder, ground cumin, modified starch. It might actually be a bit bad. That's a bit of a dip going on there. Moist towelette, times 2 at least. Garbage bag. Get to that in a sec. More salt and pepper. Or was that the original? I think that was the original one that I had. Cereal bar. Oats, rice syrup, almonds, raisins. Okay. Proteo Plus fruit and protein mix, which is clearly a liquid. 107 grams. Where are your nutritional information? There are your nutritional information. There is your nutritional information. There are your ingredients. 50% fruit. Oh, good Lord, I need that coffee. Fruit puree, apples and bananas. Soy protein. So instead of a protein shake, we get a protein drink. Some very vacuum packed dates. Nope, apricots and raisins. Oh, my bad. Vegan protein shake cookie flavor. Oh, good Lord. Okay, well, that's going to be interesting. Oh my. Instant mushroom soup. Partially skimmed milk powder. I guess for your coffee and or not. Isotonic plus vitamin plus mineral drink. Pineapple coconut flavor. Oh, I hate pina coladas so much. Sugar. Another tea. Some spearmint chewing gum, because they know how much I love spearmint chewing gum. A soap pad. This is like a Brillo pad. I guess for spork. We have a vegan protein shake lemon flavor. Oh, all right. This is our date and walnut bar. Got another sugar. And then in this little guy over here, oh, we got a foldy, bendy, bendy, foldy. And how to do that without setting yourself and or anybody else on fire, clearly. Oh, you know what? I thought there was a slight hint of fish when I opened that. I wasn't sure, but yeah, that confirms it. So there you have 6 tabs for your stove. You have some wood-colored tipped matches, which is odd. Striker and some aqua tabs, which I believe the instructions are... I thought they were on the package, but they may not be. 1 tablet, 1.5 liters of clear water. Let sit for 30 minutes. Excuse me, I won't be doing that because I've had that before. That's just going to be a mess. Yeah, need to organize this for sure. Let's just try... I know I don't usually, but let's try 3 meals instead of blah. They do recommend the meals on the bag. Obviously, you don't have to if you don't want to, but let's try that. Be right back with breakfast. Well, wasn't that friggin' lovely? So, going off the combat ration pack, I decided to go with the muesli, because breakfast. Going with the apricots and raisins. Going with the cereal bar. I'm not going to do the almonds, but I thought some sweet biscuits would be good. But there are no spreads. So, And then I realized, hey, we got the skim milk powder, which is supposed to be made with 200 mils of hot water, which, as you saw, I made in my wonderful Melmac glass, which apparently I did not realize is somehow completely busticated. So it just started leaking all over the brand new base. Well, it's friggin' broken now, isn't it? Anyway, so I have skim milk powder, or skim milk water. Skim milk, which is pretty much just cloudy water anyway. So we can add that to our muesli. Again, oatmeal, hot. Muesli I prefer cold, but hey, This took forever to mix together. That's 500 mils of water. That's the cookie protein drink. I figured not bad for the morning. We'll get our sweet biscuits out. And this is super well in date, so these should not be remotely rancid, stale, or anything. And I do love how they package them in little cardboard sleeves just to kind of protect them as it falls apart. Okay, well, this is going to be a fun-filled episode, isn't it? Kind of like a social tea or a is it Gerber that makes the baby ones? Like a teething biscuit kind of a thing, if you even know what that is. Got our wet pack almonds and raisins, which look completely disgusting, but that would probably indicate that these apricots are not sulfured, so that's what happens when you don't sulfur them. Chewy, they're sticky, they're sweet, they're fine. It's supposed to be raisin, sultana. Oh, here we go. That's a raisin. But again, if you don't bake it in the sulfur oven, it doesn't retain the color, and it just turns brown. It's edible. I'll do this over here just in case it does that thing. Oh crap, I get this open. It did a little thing. Not the best packaging in the world, obviously. Holy crap, that is super compressed. Oh, that's hard to get out. And very sticky to the touch. That's what she looks like there. Kind of a, it's like a first strike kind of a vibe on that. Oh crap. Oh. Probably shouldn't. Make a compressed cereal bar out of mostly nuts. Because wow, is that freaking hard to chew. Like, it is just super dense. Try our coffee. I went with 4 ounces on this. That is very strong, so probably a little more. And I don't usually take milk and sugar. But seeing as though we have sugar, and seeing as though we have skim milk powder, maybe put about 1/3 of that in there. And that might cut it a bit. Cheers. Yeah, I could stand a bit more, I think, but it's still fine. Our kind of soggy muesli now. I think those are Rice Crisps. Okay. Got like a vanilla flavor to it. That's actually pretty good. Like a rice puff. Raisins are chewy, they're not hard, they're not crystallized. And like I said, this took an inordinate amount of stirring, and there's still kind of chunks in it. And as you can see, there's a chunk there. You can tell it's viscous. It kind of coats the back of the spoon a bit. And this is the cookies flavor. So I don't know what kind of cookie that is, but that is thick. And yeah, there's goop stuck to the side still. Yeah, that's pretty, I mean, for a breakfast. The only problem I see, right, they did recommend almonds too, but you got this, that. Like, that's 5, call it around $7.50 maybe, because I added some of the skim milk to that, but that's 750 mils, give or take. Then you have the skim milk. So unless you eyeball that, use what you need, throw the rest in your pouch, or keep it dry, I guess. And like I said, this protects them. That's a good thought. But now this is open, so you have to eat all these. Gotta eat that. Gotta eat that. Gotta drink almost a liter of liquid first thing in the morning. I don't know about that. And like I said, I held off on the almonds because I thought that seems to be getting a bit. So I just may hold some back for a snack later on. But, you know, and like I said, they are a very mild, they're almost like I said, a teething biscuit or a cookie. Social tea cookie. That used to be a flavor in Canada. I don't know if they still make them anymore. But, again, it's vaguely sweet. I wouldn't use that other than munching on. Like, you're not going to mix that with any of the mains, really. But all in all, it's a pretty solid breakfast. Back for lunch. All right, lunchtime. Teacup coffee mug. Try our hummus. Try our salty biscuits. Try our mushroom soup. 250 ml of water. Very powdery. Yes. Let's go with that. About 250 there. It was a touch more. A tea bag, which is just black tea. Not that steep. Okay, that's going to take some stirring off screen because I'm not going to put you through that. It's just clumped up like crazy. So we have our veggie balls. Veggie balls with pasta, which looks like it's in a tomato sauce. I just heated that in some boiling water. This does not come with an FRH, so, and I can't see you boiling that or heating that on that bendy foldy. So whether you're going to get your mess tin out and boil water, or Whether like Canadian IMPs, they issue FRHs separately. I don't know. Again, this is UN, so I guess it would differ depending on which NATO element you are. And these are supposed to be salty, which is odd because they look exactly like the sweet ones. And they taste exactly like them too, except no sugar. Alright, I was hoping that had croutons in it, but I don't think that's what they are. They are just really undissolved clumpy bits of soup. So that doesn't dissolve very well whatsoever. Let's see if we can get our hummus out without making a hell of a mess. Again, this is kind of another all or nothing. You're not resealing this package once you open it, so you're eating it. And you're eating all of it. It's thick. Biscuits are dry. That helps a bit, but I mean, I'm not going to bust out the salt, but that would definitely help that because there's a bit of garlic, not a lot of lemon comes through, and it does need salt. So we have our big old veggie balls, some rotini pasta, looks like slices of carrot. Again, this is just a textured soy protein, so that's kind of what your veggie balls look like. They are mushy. Mushy, they're a little doughy, to be honest. Not the best texture, but I mean, again, vegetarian. I don't really understand the quest of vegetarians to try to make things look like meat when they know they're not. They don't eat meat, but whatever. At least the pasta's not mushy. There's a carrot hidden under that. Carrots are vaguely mushy. As I said, I was not going to break into the salt and pepper. I do have some salt just hanging around here, just in case FRH needs a bit of help. So sprinkle a bit of that on. That definitely helps it. Our weird clumpy mushroom soup. It's not a bad flavor, it's just I wish it wasn't so separated. I guess maybe that was my fault adding the you know, for the sake of expediency, trying to get stuff done and maybe mixing it not rapidly enough. Again, a bit of salt. Won't hurt anything. I'll mix it up a bit, but I wonder if it's just. I wonder if they're just concerned with. It's 0.9 grams of sodium for 100 gram, and there's 60 in there, so you have 0.54 grams of sodium. Like, honestly, I mean, you're doing good on your fiber and your protein, 5.6 and 6.8. So I think maybe they could have used a bit more salt in that and not worried about it. I mean, I know salt is a preservative as well. So as far as percentage salt, percentage of sugar to keep bacterial growth in check. Only thing we have left is our tea. I know we have a... Cheers. It smells good. Yeah, I don't think that needs sugar. Yes, we have the weird goopy protein thing. I don't think I'm going to try that with lunch. This is a pretty sizable lunch. Again, that's a 350 gram portion. And then we have we have a lemon protein shake. And we have that pina colada one too, don't we? Somewhere. Pineapple coconut isotonic. Yeah, I might be trying those later. Anyway, that's my lunch. I gotta clean up, finish up, and back for dinner and whatever snacks we have left. Be right back. Welcome to dinner and snow. Ugh. Anyway, we got a cup of tea. Yeah, I know I already had one, but it's cold outside, so screw it. We got our pineapple coconut isotonic. That was 250 mils. We have our lemon flavored protein. What was this called again? Vegan protein shake lemon flavor. That scares me. And then we have our, as recommended, our date and walnut bar. At least I think that was recommended for dinner, was it not? Date and walnut, yes. Ooh, it's got the edible erase paper on it, so not as sticky as it should be. Could be, I guess. We're going to have our natural almonds, which we did not have for breakfast, just because that was a metric ton of food at breakfast. And again, this could be just, like I said, a snacky snack. You don't necessarily have to eat it as they say. Then we also have our... I'm really stoked for this ginger cake, actually. I hope it's good. Oh, that smells... Well, that's certainly a different way of packaging it. That's kind of weird. But, I mean... depending on how it's baked, I guess. I mean, we know for a fact that the muffin tops aren't really muffin tops. They're just dropped out onto a sheet. Ginger, cinnamon and ginger. So it's not going to be like a gingerbread kind of a vibe, I guess. Just more of just a nice sweet cake. We have heated our soy meat curry in some boiling water. Because again, don't know where the FRHs go, but that's kind of what that looks like. Pretty yellow. Galoop. Now, yes, so the bits in there are raisins. And quite a few of them. So that's a bunch of raisins. Coconut milk, raisins, curry, textured soy protein, long grain, and wild rice. So some of it's going to be wild rice as well. And then we have our weird Proteo plus fruit and protein mix, which I guess I will squeeze onto something. Again, fruit puree and soy proteins. So all in all, between snackage and those two worry me. I think I might just try the soy curry. I mean, it looks pretty good, but it smells good. Okay. So that is a big old chunk of textured soy protein, which is pretty much salt helps. There's a tiny bit of bitterness to it, but I'm assuming that's in with the curry spices. That's not like a mistake or what have you. We do have our hot sauce, kind of rubbery, which again is a tomato based, kind of tofu-esque, kind of. There's a little sweetness in that. Oh, that's got a bit of heat again from my 4 gram, whatever the heck I used, that salt. I think I just opened it actually. Just kept it here. Just definite FRH. Like quick front mouth. Not a lot of sweetness out of the raisins. Considering the number of raisins, and by that I literally mean you can feel it in the front of your mouth. There's a bit of tang in it, not much. But yeah, definitely front mouth. Again, it's not mid or back mouth. It's not going for the throat. It's just a bit of a burn on the front. But with that and the salt, should be... That picks it up a bit. The protein's a little weird. I mean, it's... I mean, you bite it in half, you can see it's kind of spongy. If you're okay with that texture, It's just fine. I'm cold, tired, wet, and hungry. Would I really care if it wasn't beef or chicken or pork or whatever? Not really. Pina colada, probably. That's what it smells like. Oh, that's what it tastes like, too. Oh, no. I would be trading that off to somebody. I am not a fan of pineapple coconut stuff. This took a hell of a long time to mix up. It did mix better than the cookie one, but still it's got a goopy on top. Gonna try this. It's not sour, but it almost has like a buttermilk. I want to say buttermilk flavor to it. I don't know why I want to say buttermilk. Again, it's not. It could be the whatever protein isolates they're using, but yeah, it's almost like a buttermilk kind of flavor to it. Take the corner off, or the entire top off, I guess, this thing. Oh, okay. It's kind of... I don't really trust this spoon because it's not very spoony. It's very flat. And this is very liquid. I mean, it looks like friggin' baby food. That's thick. Might not be a good follow after. It's grainy and it is metallic tasting. And I don't know about the fruit. Like it, okay, whatever. Almonds. Those are just almonds, so they're fine. Our date and walnut bar. Oh, that is grainy. Oh, what the heck, man. That is, yeah. It's almost like a little gummy when you chew it, like a steamed pudding texture. The ginger is nice in it, though. It's really prevalent. Dates aren't really like a strong flavor in there, and the walnut pieces a little bouncy. Obviously, they've been sitting surrounded by dates for a while, so they've absorbed quite a bit of liquid. That's a little crumbly, but okay. So just to try to avoid any difficulty with what we didn't use, we'll put that down, tear it off, and just pile everything in there, because there's a fair bit, and shall see. Okay, 285 grams or 10 ounces. So what we do have left is going to work out to... I gotta deal with this. Not. 136 grams or 4.5 ounces. So that was a 24-hour UN menu number 1, vegetarian menu. The only other thing I have is I sprayed a bit of oil on the absolutely plain almonds and tossed in the chili powder spice, which of course wouldn't stick, but a bit of oil it does, which is quite tasty. I'm Bourbon Street Joe, and I'm out. Bye.